Hi, I'm Andy Bond, and I'm running for Congress to ensure the people's involvement in policy decisions for America, especially those involving our national security and particularly COVID mandates. If you are a service member who is being forced out of the military because of the vaccine mandate, keep your paperwork. Help is on the way. For the rest of us, this is a national security issue. As a former military commanding officer, I know what we should know before expelling people out of the military because of a vaccine mandate. A service member's health relates directly to the military's primary manpower concern, readiness. If we were to incorporate a service member's COVID vaccination status into determining if he or she fits the military's standards of readiness, we need to know much more and have a few questions answered. 1. We need to know the effect of COVID on the readiness of each age group within the military. The age and fitness requirements for service members make the military population one of lower risk. 2. We need to know the short-term and as of yet unknown long-term effects of the vaccine on service members. This can most certainly affect present and future standards of readiness for each age group in the military. 3. We need to know the percentage of military members who already have natural immunity. We need to know if their readiness is less or more compromised than a naturally immune service member. We also need to know how military members became naturally immune and how strong that natural immunity is. 4. We need to know the effect of resignations and involuntary discharges of service members due to their refusal of the vaccine. By imposing such mandates, we could in turn compromise the very thing the military strives to be, and that is ready. How can we have a functional and reliable national defense if increasing numbers of service members are being discharged or restricted in their functionality? 5. We need to know how this mandate affects recruitment efforts. Such a mandate already disqualifies a person before a recruiter can even have a chance to speak with them. Combined with the fact of increasing numbers of discharged service members, the possible risk of being able to replace those members with new recruits causes great concern for our national security. We, the citizens who are the source of our all-volunteer military, should know that all of these factors in order to inform our legislative representatives of our opinions. They should know these factors to make the policy decisions regarding vaccine mandates. The legislators should also take into account the fact that the vaccine is still not permanently approved because we don't know the long-term effect of the vaccine. The implementation of this mandate without much explanation leads one to believe that it is being imposed on our military because it is meant to punish those who don't conform to a political narrative. There is no justifiable reason to force service members to refund bonuses or millions in training costs or suffer the consequences of a bad discharge. The only reason to do so is purely for punishment, which in my opinion is reprehensible. Our men and women in the military deserve to be treated with respect. They are entitled to not be forced to compromise their personal beliefs in order to avoid ending their career or enduring financial ruin. We need a lot of questions answered so that all of us can make prudent decisions. We need Congress to be involved in that decision. It is time to replace any legislator who votes against the best and most efficient way to maintain our military readiness. I'm Andy Bond, and that is why I'm running for Congress. Our representative needs to be informed and should be involved in making the decision about mandates. These mandates should not be done at all, but especially not by executive order. Thank you.